Jimmy Calderwood's men won up at Tannadice a fortnight ago and hadn't lost at home to United since January '97. Dunfermline lined up like this. With Youssef Rossi suspended, Skerla and Thompson were handed the central defensive roles. Stuart Petrie recalled to the side to face the team he scored against a fortnight ago. Alex Smith named the same starting 11 which beat St Johnstone a week ago. Jim Hamilton retaining his place after having the red card he received against Saints rescinded on video evidence. Watching this one, John Barnes.
Craig Easton. Thompson. Came off Andre Skerla and Thompson wins the corner. Big men have pushed up at the back as Charlie Miller swings it in. There's Loughlin. Not too far away from Jim Loughlin. Charlie Miller swung it in. Loughlin got to the back post unmarked, but he couldn't get it on target. Jim Hamilton. Impeded by Skinner, says referee Tom Brown. Miller's free kick. There's Hamilton's header. And that wasn't too far away. Well, Jim Hamilton's in a good run of form at the moment, and that ball was set up for him by Charlie Miller. Not too far away from that left-hand post. Dunfermline not hanging around to take the free kick. Deer to Petrie. Good ball in, glancing header. Good effort. Good save too by Paul Gallagher, right behind it. Deer to Petrie. Ferguson and Nicholson. Here's Barry Nicholson. Shot to a deflection. It was Stevie Crawford who changed the direction of that shot. And it flew wide of that post. It was a good shooting opportunity for Nicholson. And Crawford's touch to get wide of the target. Thompson's head flick. There's Crawford. Jason Deere. Good cross. Bullen's at the back. Gets a header down and flicked away on the goal line there by Danny Griffin. Fine cross in from Deere. The downward effort from Bullen, and it was the captain to the rescue of United. There's Crawford. Stevie Crawford turning well. Superb skills from the Scottish internationalist. It's still Crawford. He's complaining he was having his jersey pulled, but he did well to create the opening to get away and fire in that shot. Free kick given against Skerla. And a challenge on Thompson. Miller, good through pass. Here's Thompson. And that was a vital stop from Marco Rutenbeek. Charlie Miller spotting the run of Thompson. And Rutenbeek was alert to thwart the danger. Miller's corner. Thompson with a glancing header. And Hannah just couldn't connect. Beginning to liven up now. Here's Petrie. Finding Bullen. Nicholson's through the middle, asking for the pass. Bullen didn't spot it. And behind it goes for the corner. Jim Loughlin sliding in there. Nicholson curling it into the back. There's Skerla with the header down, flicked in! And Dunfermline have scored! Stuart Petrie getting the vital flick there. He certainly enjoyed that. His second goal of the season. A set-piece situation. Nicholson deep to the back and returned by Skerla. And the first to react was Stuart Petrie. that will be his last involvement in the game, because he just scores. How rotten can a manager be? Whether the board was up before he scored, but he's certainly getting the congratulations of the dugout. And he scores a goal and then he's immediately taken off. Fulton's pass with the chest of Joffrey. Knocked away by Skinner. Crawford leaves it to Ferguson. Chip through to Bullen, who's onside. It's Lee Bullen, clean through, and the goalkeeper. He takes on Griffin as well. That's a great save from Paul Gallagher. What an opportunity that was for Bullen. He was put clean through by Ian Ferguson. He just couldn't get the ball under control quickly enough. He managed to go round Griffin, but an excellent save by Gallagher. Came off the head of Thompson. Still bobbling about. Here's Patterson having a snapshot. Skinner clears it. Temporarily though. And McConaughey with his first touch! And his second puts the ball in the back of the net. United are back level. 4 minutes remaining. Dunfermline just couldn't get the ball clear. And an excellent turn by McConaughey to give Rittenbeck no chance.
Point apiece at East End Park. Dunfermline keep up their good home record against United. United haven't won there since January '97. They do, Sandy, seem to have been very evenly matched sides over the years. Never an awful lot of goals between them in that fixture.
That's right, and today's game was like that, Richard. It was very, very close. I think Jimmy Collingwood actually started playing with a 2-4-4 system. Brave man, trying to and do that, but it's worked for him in the past. In the early part of the game, I think Dunfermline dominated it, but the United got back in the game, and two very good goals, and again, evenly matched.
Yeah, it's going to be like that throughout the season, isn't it? I mean, so many sides seem to be like that, and we'll see the league table later, but only 4 points, I think it is, separating the bulk of the sides in the division there. That's
right, you take Rangers and Celtic out of the equation, and to be fair, Livingston as well, at the moment, they're doing exceptionally well. But everyone else, a couple of weeks ago, Aberdeen beat Motherwell 1-0 at home, today it's 3-2 to Motherwell. It's very, very even, and everyone could beat each other.
Well, let's just get the thoughts of Jimmy Calderwood. This is what he had to say after the game.
It's annoying, they're very important points for us, and maybe we didn't deserve it to win it, because I think it was a fair result to draw. After being 1-0 ahead, I don't know when they scored, 10 minutes to go, so you got the feeling that you give it away.
Yeah, Roberto, were you surprised that they made that substitution of Stuart Petrie? He just scored the goal and immediately he's taken off the park.
Well, obviously it's a strange one, because normally when a player gets score a goal or has been involved in a good piece of play, or he gets a confidence back, and all he wants is to get back into the ball and try to be involved. So when you see that you're going off, I think he'll be the first man will be surprised, will be the player, but it's a strange one.
Alex Smith, the Dundee United manager, also spoke afterwards with John Barnes.
And an inspired substitution by the manager to bring on Stephen McConaughey, and within 60 seconds he's got your equaliser.
I must admit, I was inspired, but he's been doing well in the under-21 on a Monday night for us. He's been scoring quite regular, and he's been playing more like himself. We thought last year we had lost him. He had lost touch. He had an illness that set him back for a month or so, then he took an injury, and but he's come back into this season, and I'm very pleased for him because he's a talented boy.
Jim, we make a lot of the youngsters in Scottish football at the moment. There's another, Stephen McConaughey, who scored a hat-trick in a League Cup tie right at the start of last season, and we've barely heard of him since.
I know, that's right, but I mean, he's back in now and he scores again. But I think Alec was talking about that. He had a problem with Easton as well, I think, not so long ago, where he felt that he wasn't giving his team enough, but he was back in the team again today. He didn't change that much. I don't think Alex is in a position where he can say, well, I've got young players and we can bring them out to spell them. He has to play them if they're playing well, but and I think you can trust his judgment, that manager in particular, certainly with young players, because he does have a record of bringing through decent young players.
OK, 3 other matches in the Bank of Scotland SPL today. These has moved them to within 4 points of second place Rangers, 3 points clear now of nearest challengers Aberdeen. Dundee United remain 5th, while Dundee's draw with Hearts was enough to lift them up into the top half. Hibernian and Kilmarnock dropped down. The bottom 4 are unchanged, but Motherwell have closed the gap on those above them. St Johnstone, despite their win, are still 7 points adrift at the bottom.